What is up, ladies and gents? Nate here, bringing you my review for Fate Stay Night, the Limited Blade Work Series, Episode 9, The Distance Between Them. Not gonna lie to you, not a lot happened in this episode. Literally, it's mostly Rin being a tsundere. And I'm gonna give it to you guys straight, I don't know who I like better as a girl, like Rin or Saber, because they're both pretty and they're both, they both have different personalities that I both enjoy very much, but I don't know who I like better. Like, throughout this whole episode, it was pretty much Rin being a tsundere both to Archer for a little bit and then but mostly towards Shiro. Like when she was talking to him at the schoolyard, like as they're going to school, she grabs him by the hand and she's just talking to him like normally, right? She doesn't blush or anything to signify that she's that she's being a tsundere, but like her movements and then everyone's staring at her. There's even a guy in the background just like, so are they going out or what? And then she brings him to like this what is it, an alley, like a little section of an alley, and just like talks to him like, hey, you gotta look up this guy. I think he's suspicious of something, so go do something about him. See if he's a master or not. He's the master caster and whatnot. And then she says, "Don't tell me you're. So how are you gonna do it? Don't tell me you're gonna just ask him, are you a master?" And then Shiro's like, "No, there's other ways to do it. I'm gonna strip him." Literally, the most funniest part of the episode was like Shiro. Like, I like how it's like as Shiro's coming towards Issei, freaking it plans up to towards the school. Ah, man, Shiro, you are a strange dude. Like Saber wanted to sleep in the same room as you, and like I understand. Like, hey, you're a good guy. You don't wanna touch your. You don't want to touch an innocent girl like that, like Saber, like pretty girl like Saber, like man, like innocent guy stuff, but it's a hot blonde that's your servant and wants to sleep next to you so you won't get killed next time. I'm pretty sure that's a-okay. But no, freaking Shiro's just a big wimp and just makes Saber sleeping like in the room next to him. I mean, it's not like you got to hug or anything. I mean, I would do it if I was in Shiro's case. Anyway, and then we have Rin just checking out Sakura because there's a thing that she even mentions in this episode. Like, hypothetically, what if you were given away for adoption, even if you didn't have any say into it? There's a lot of stuff from Fate Zero in this section, like her spying on that blonde dude, that blonde foreigner. He's from Fate Zero, pretty much. I'm not gonna spoil who he is just yet until they announce him, because I know a lot of people haven't uh, watching Fate Zero, it spoils you because you kind of know the end result, but like it's still good animation. Anyway, freaking Rin like grabs freaking Shiro by like the wrist, pushes him into like an alleyway this time, and then pressing up against him, and then Shiro's like, "Your boobs are touching me." Like, Shiro, stop it, stop. Just accept the Rin. Just like accept her, accept the Tosaka. And then Shiro, after that whole tsundere thing, and just like I'm telling you, I'm more leaning on Rin as best girl, but like Saber, like those two are up there. Anyway, eventually they chatting about like why each one was doing there. Shiro explains that he stripped Issei in front of stripped Issei, and he told Rin that, and Rin's like, "Oh God, what did I do? Did I make a grave mistake here? Don't tell me you're gay." And before I get into like the actual plot wise, there's a thing that there's the little tsundere thing between her and Archer. I'm gonna quote what Archer said, like as they were meeting to see how to get Caster's how to identify Caster's master and who he or slash she is. And as Rin and Archer are leaving, Rin says something to Archer, and Archer's like, there it is. The uncharacteristic lack of verbal abuse was troubling me. Archer understands tsundere so well. Alright, and there's one more thing before I get to the church and the priest and everything. And that was Saber asking about Shiro's past and his childhood memories, pretty much. Granted, there are some spoilers in this from Fate Zero about this guy named Kiritsugu, who is Shiro's father and all of that. And let's just say that Kiritsugu and Saber had a relationship. I'm not going to go any further because it will be spoiling it. Just know that they had a relationship in Fate Zero. Anyway, on to the church and how Shinji, that God, I hate him so much. Like, so much. He's such an asshole. Anyway, he goes to the church asking for his asking for Kirei. Kirei is the priest who monitors the games, who monitors the Holy Grail War. And I don't remember if it was explained or not, but you're allowed to go to the church if your servant is killed off and the master is still alive to seek hospitality so you can't get attacked and die. Anyway, Shinji, being the blue hair asshole he is, doesn't want to get out of the fight yet and blames everyone else except him about Ryder's death, which, one, if you're a man, you man up to your own mistakes, so stop being such a little freaking wimp, Shinji. He literally blames freaking Ryder that she was too weak compared to the other servants. That's why she died so quickly. Like, that's not true whatsoever. Like, Ryder, freaking, what did you do for her? Like, really, freaking, she was like hot in all the right places. Freaking, we never see her fully in this route. But if you, there, Ufotable is also doing a movie for Heaven's Feel, and then that has Ryder has more screen time in that, and we get to see her in full badassery. Same in the Fate route, but the Fate route was made by Studio Dean, and it's not as good because stuff and reasons. Anyway, like, it is your fault that Ryder died, freaking Shinji, you blue hair asshole. And then Kirei's like, rejoice, my young boy, there is still an extra servant for you. Which I don't know where you got your extra servant from. Oh, I do know how, but let's just say Shinji's gonna be an asshole for. I'm assuming he's gonna be an asshole for a long, long time. So that's about it for this episode, pretty much. My grade for the episode, gotta give it a B. Nothing much happened except Rin being such a cutie and being a big old tsundere. Like I said, can't choose between Rin or Saber. Yeah, I'm just man. I want to choose between them, but I can't. Anyway, nothing much happened. Next week, it looks like crap's gonna go down for realsies this time. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, but what did you think of this episode? Do you like Rin being a tsundere? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to rate and subscribe because it makes me feel good that people are actually watching the videos that I put out onto the interwebs and all of that good stuff. Anyway, I'll see you guys all tomorrow for Kami ga Kill and Once Upon a Time, No Walking Dead because it's on its break. Well, until then, bye.